Wardell. Stephen Curry, my brother. You are one of the best in the world. And let me preface this by saying he will go down in history as probably a top 10 player of all time. But so is Magic Johnson right now. So before I continue this conversation, Stephen Curry, over the last few days, I think it was yesterday, he did a little podcast with Gilbert Arenas, and Gilbert Arenas asked him, "Are you the greatest point guard of all time?" And Stephen Curry sat there, thought about it for a second, and said, "Yeah, I am." With confidence. And let's clap it up for Stephen Curry's confidence. I love it, bro. I love Stephen Curry confidence. And he could say that. He could definitely say that. If anybody else said that, I would have to okay, why are you saying this? But Stephen Curry has put up the type of resume where he can say that he is the greatest point guard of all time. Now, do I believe it? No. His career's not over yet, and it's hard. It's really hard. It's gonna be really hard to surpass Magic Johnson. Now, Magic Johnson coming straight into the league his rookie year made an impact. Made it his job, his determination to become one of the leaders next to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on that team. Won 5 championships with one organization. I think he a top 5 leader in assists. He's just as far as floor general, when we think all-time floor general, point guard, somebody who elevates their whole team, get everybody to rock, get everybody looks. Magic Johnson is the number one person we think of. If we did a poll and we went down the street just of any major city and told them, hey, if name the first person you think of when you think of the best pure point guard of all time, they're gonna say Magic Johnson. Most people are gonna say Magic Johnson, but that's just my opinion. But I want to shout out my Uncle Johnson. Shout out to you, because I seen him at church on Sunday, and he was like, I watched the pod, and I just got 2 suggestions for you. And I started laughing because I knew what one of the suggestions were. The first suggestion was, hey, cut out the N-word, this N-word, that. I'ma always be me, so that ain't never gonna change. So if it slip here and there, hey. But as far as monetization, as far as, getting people to look at me, as far as potential sponsorships, I get him on that avenue. And I also get that it's I don't need to be saying that. So he was just giving me pointers, this, that. He fairly old. That's why I call him uncle. You feel me? We ain't really related. He just my man, Brandon Johnson, my boy. We like brothers. So it's his daddy is like an uncle to me. So we be talking all the time, and he would just give me some pointers. And his second point was about my Bears comment. As far as Justin Fields going to have a breakout season, he was like, you didn't give enough stats, da 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 da. So more football takes and more concrete stats is gonna be coming soon. I think I might do a mini take before the NFL season start, just on my outlook on this upcoming NFL season. But I said that to say, what did I say? Oh, I said that to say because I'm glad that he gave me points, and all y'all that's listening right now, hey, comment, send me DMs, any pointers y'all can give, bro. I would appreciate it, and I would take them in wholeheartedly. You feel me? But he was I took that as okay, maybe I do need to look at some stats on different players to come to you guys with arguments, because I can sit here and argue all day just off of the eye test. I told y'all I'm a big eye test person. So I watch football, basketball a lot. I pretty much watch like all the games. Like I seen all the Lakers games last year except for like 4. I watched most of all the football games last season. So a lot of times I'll go off of what I see. So if somebody tell me something about a player, if I can like remember that stat of that game or just remember the game in total, I can either disagree or agree off the point that I seen him play, and I can probably predict off of that play right there what he's going to do next game or what he's going to do for the rest of the season. But I can understand people like saying, well, these are the accolades, these are the points, the percentages, the QBR, the assists per game, just all that stuff. So in this Magic Johnson versus Stephen Curry debate, we have stats. Okay. Now I don't want to be a stat driven podcast, because I know it's a lot of broadcasts out there that just give you stats. Well, this. Hey, that's cool. But let's focus on the eye test. Let's see what we can like. What do you see on that football field? But let's get back to the stats. Now, these are currently all time, like throughout their whole career. Stephen Curry since he was a rookie until now, and Magic Johnson rookie until now. Okay, games 906 Magic Johnson, 882 Stephen Curry. Now let's stop there. Stephen Curry is definitely going to pass 906 games in the NBA. Like, let's just be realistic. He gonna at least do another 6-7 years in the NBA. Stephen Curry is, in my opinion. But also Magic Johnson, we all know what his situation was, why he had to leave the league a little early. But let's go on to the next one. Points per game. So Stephen Curry, we're not going to count the games because that don't matter. 24 points per game is Stephen Curry, and Magic is 19.5 points per game. So Stephen Curry has that. Now let's go to assists per game. 7 assists per game for Magic Johnson, 4 assists per game for Stephen Curry. So it's 1-1. Okay, these are stats. These are the stats. Oh, no, I lied. Those are rebounds per game. So rebounds per game is 7 to Stephen Curry's 4. Assists per game is 11 to Stephen Curry's 6. So that's 2-1. So Magic got him on the rebounds and the assists. The steals, 2 for Magic Johnson, 1.6 for Stephen Curry. So I mean, that's pretty even. But as far as we doing numbers, Magic Johnson got that. Blocks per game, 0.4 for Magic, 0.2 for Steph. So that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5? No, that's 4-1. 4-1 right now, Magic to Steph. Now these are stats. These are stats. Let's go. Field goal percentage. 0.52 Magic Johnson, 0.47 Stephen Curry. Okay, that may because, let me justify after I give y'all the numbers. So that's 5-1. 3-point percentage, 4.28 to Magic Johnson's 0.30. We knew Stephen Curry was gonna win that. Let me go by percentages. Free throw percentage 84, Stephen Curry 90. Blocks per game, or BPM. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know what that means. So we're not gonna count that. We just gonna stop at free throws. So right now it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5-3 right now as far as stats. 5-3 goes to Magic Johnson. Okay, let's go to awards. Magic has 5 championships. Steph has 4. Magic has 9 first team All NBA. Stephen Curry has 4. 4. I don't know what season Steph is in right now, but he has 4 All NBA first teams. Okay. All NBA selections 10-9. Stephen Curry is probably going to pass that. MVPs, Magic Johnson has 3. Stephen Curry has 2. Final MVPs, Magic Johnson has 3. Stephen Curry has 1. And All-Star selections, Magic Johnson has 12. Stephen Curry has 9. So Magic pretty much beats him. I'm not gonna count the All-Star. Steph is gonna pass that. First team All NBA. I don't know about that, but All NBA, Stephen Curry probably passed that. So as far as awards, I'm gonna give those to Steph. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So what? 4-2. 4-2. So I just I just went down a whole list of stats. So it's what's that? 5-4. Yep. 5-4, and then 4-2. So Magic Johnson, even on the stats and the accolades, he's beating Steph Curry. So an argument would be, the question would be, how is Stephen Curry greater than Magic Johnson at the point guard position? Let's see. He shoots threes better. Okay. You could argue that he makes his teammates better, but I would disagree because, like I said, Magic Johnson came in the league rookie year doing that. He came in like, oh, I'm trying to get this team together. I'm the official. That man right there. Y'all saying that Stephen Curry, Splash Brothers better than he. You feel me? I don't know, bro. I just don't know. I feel like those are the only 2 arguments you can really make. Like, okay, maybe 3 arguments. So one argument, better 3-point shooter. Okay. Another argument you could make is makes teammates better, but I don't agree with that. And then the last argument you can really make for Stephen Curry being better than Magic Johnson is a better scorer. Okay. I mean, what now? But we're talking about the point guard position, bro. I think he could reach that height, bro. Real talk. And if we going by the stats, I do think he can reach that height, bro. I think he can not. I don't think he can get over him in assists or rebounds, but steals maybe, blocks maybe, field goal percentage. I mean, he shoot more threes, so I don't know if the field goal percentage is going to be higher than 52%. Because Stephen Curry is at 47%, Magic Johnson is at 52%. He may, but Stephen Curry shoot more threes, so automatically your field goal percentage is gonna go down because statistically, if you shoot more threes, like if you even out the threes versus the mid-range field goals, like you're gonna miss more, if that makes sense. You gonna miss more from outside because it's farther away. Stephen Curry is the best in the world at doing it, but he's still going to miss outside. Like, if he take more threes than Magic Johnson did, which is going to lower his percentage. So, I don't think he's going to get above that. The free throw percentage, he got that. I mean, as far as the awards, I think he can get probably tied with Magic Johnson, but I don't see him getting 6 championships. He only has 4 first-team All-NBAs. That's telling. That's really telling, especially the type of NBA talent that's coming in the league right now. Anthony Edwards, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, who else? Jalen Green, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum. Like Jaylen Brown, bro. It's a lot of young talent in the league that can come and replace Stephen Curry as far as choosing who goes first team All-NBA. Ja Morant, even though he had his situation, he's going to come back with a vengeance. So, like, I don't think that's going to go up. MVPs, he may win one more MVP, one more spectacular season for the books. So I can see him tying that. Finals MVP, I don't see him getting another finals MVP because the West is super stacked. So if you get in the finals MVP, that means you have to make it to the finals and win it as Stephen Curry being your main person. And they did that once, but you could go back and forth with, oh, this person on this team was hurt, this, that, and the third. I'm not going to get into that Cleveland Golden State conversation, but I don't see him getting another finals MVP. And if he does, that's 2. That's still less than Magic Johnson. And then the All-Stars, he's going to get more All-Stars than Magic Johnson. Like, Stephen Curry is going to be the All-Star for the rest of his career. So that's automatic. But as far as statistics, other than points, career-wise, I don't see. Y'all like using stats. This is what I'm using. The stats. Stephen Curry is not beating out Magic Johnson when it comes down to the end of his career, unless he just like go crazy the next 4 or 5 years. But like at a certain point, Stephen Curry's in his prime, but at a point he's gonna hit like a plateau and then he's gonna come down. So whenever that is, I don't see him having enough time for the stats. We're talking about stats for him to beat out Magic Johnson's stats. As far as the eye test, I mean, let's use my one-on-one scenario. We just use stats for career. Now let's talk about one-on-one basketball, bro. Let's talk about one-on-one basketball. If you put Stephen Curry against Magic Johnson one-on-one, who's winning? Who's winning? I want y'all to answer that for me. And wait. Before you say Stephen Curry, because I'm on the side of Magic Johnson. I'm not using this as no Stephen Curry hate. I'm just on Magic Johnson's side because I think he's a better all-time point guard. We're talking about the point guard position. Let's see. Magic Johnson height. No, we finna look this up. Magic Johnson is 6'9". And Stephen Curry is 6'3". Oh, wait. It just changed on me. That John said 6'2". It changed to 6'3". Okay. What is happening, bro? Show me. Nah, he ain't 6'3". He's 6'2". He's 6'2". So 6'9" versus 6'2". Okay, he winning in a height advantage. I'm just going down the list for y'all to see what y'all think he gonna do against 6'9" Magic Johnson that actually play defense. Oh, his handles, he can get past Magic Johnson. Could he? He could probably shoot over Magic Johnson. Now the threes will win him the game. That's the only thing I'm giving Stephen Curry in a one-on-one. The threes. So if you win it with threes, hey, God bless. Let's put them on a team aspect. As far as point guard helping your team, who did more for their team? I mean, that just begs another question. Answer a question with asking another question. Who would you want as the point guard for your basketball team? Starting a basketball team. We're talking about point guard. And if you choose Stephen Curry, all I want you to do is just go back and watch the highlights. Because I did. Now, I know it's a hard decision. A lot of people would choose Stephen Curry. Heck, if I was a different person, or if maybe I was just feeling good that day, or if I had recency bias, say if I went to a Golden State Warriors game seeing Stephen Curry live, maybe that day I would choose maybe I have Steph, to start my team as my starting point guard. But until then, I got Magic, bro. I listed off the stats I gave you as far as the eye test, his length, his passing ability. He's nowhere near a shooter as Stephen Curry. But if we're talking about the point guard position, I'm talking about every aspect of the point guard position, and Magic Johnson fits most of those aspects more than Stephen Curry does. That's it. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Because I seen it, and I'm like, Steph can say that, but it's not true. It's not. It's just not in my opinion. But